Hey guys, and welcome back to our channel. We are back with a new episode. Well, not a new episode, but we are back with a new video to kind of go over the cast reveal for the Challenge Global Competition or the Challenge World Championship. I'm not sure like what the overall title is. What was it?
I think it's a World Championship.
The Challenge World Championship on Paramount Plus. So we're here to go over the official cast reveal, give you guys our opinions on what we think about the cast that they have chosen, and also we're going to do a fantasy draft for the season before it airs. So let's get into it.
Well, overall, I think this is a good crop of challengers. I still don't understand how it's a world championship, but they don't have Argentina in there based off the cast list that we have now. They added the UK players, but Argentina is not. So I don't know if we'll get that before next week, essentially. But I do think we have a good crop of players.
Yeah, like I told you, I'm confused about the concept of the game. Like, is this the global competition that was mentioned in USA? Because I don't understand it. Because in USA they were like, if you win or whatever, you'll be going to the global competition. But there are people on there who did not win, which so I don't understand what USA was then.
Yeah.
And in there that are from the main challenge. So what was the USA season for? I thought if I win this, that's why I'm going to. I don't really understand the concept. And also, it seems like it's like you said, it's gonna be like a war of the world's war of seasons or shows or whatever. But when they were advertising the challenge global competition, I literally immediately thought what's it called? Ultimate Beastmaster, American Ninja Warrior.
Yeah.
Like that's what I thought it was. I didn't think it was like a challenge with these different people. I thought it was going to be like a competition like American Ninja Warrior, and I was like, okay. I mean, I love American Ninja Warrior, so that's what I thought it was going to be. And so, but it seemed like it's just going to be the challenge, which is fine. But like, I was confused.
Yeah, I'm still confused in general, but like I told you earlier, when they first announced it, I told you it didn't make sense for them only to have 2 winners, because if they only did 4 global seasons, it would have been 8. So it from the beginning, it never made sense. So I think they were just like, well, let's fill up these other spots with MTV challengers. Let's get into the cast that we do have, starting with Amber B. She is back. Her original season was Big Brother 16. She's a one-time champ. This is her 4th challenge season, or I guess, but she did 3 challenge seasons. She has 2 daily wins. She has a 5-2 elimination record. So as I've been saying, I don't understand this timeline. If she's pregnant, either they I just don't understand how they shot all these shows back to back to back, from All Stars 4 or 3, whichever All Stars we on, all the way to Ride or Die, plus them filming all these global seasons. So it's like, when did they have time to? Yeah, I still don't understand.
I'm happy to see Amber. I'm happy to see her on the cast. Is going to have more people on it than the main cast people. From the American version of the challenge. So I'm happy to see her interact with other people. Yeah, I think she'll do good, depending on like what these type of games are, what type of challenges they're doing. Because again, I did not think it was going to be a challenge season. I thought it was going to be a Ninja Warrior type of stuff. So I'm thinking kind of like, I don't know why I was thinking the obstacle course type of things. I was
thinking like a final with a bunch of check.
Yeah, I was thinking like, okay, Team USA, go send out the best person, and then they go and then to best times. I don't know, but I think she'll do good.
Yeah, I think this season she might have a chance to shine. Outside of KC, everybody else hasn't played a game. I mean, Darrell there too, but he's kind of on her team. But outside of KC, all the Amber haters aren't there. So everyone has a fresh, this is like her fresh season without players who already added on to the Amber B hate train. Unless KC's hurt everybody.
Right.
have Darrell. His original season was Road Rules Campus Crawl. He's a 4-time champ. This is his he's done 10 challenge seasons, 38 challenge daily wins. His elimination record for the main season of the challenge is 6-4. He's done 3 seasons of All Stars, all 3 that we had. He has 4 daily wins and 2 eliminations, 1-1. I don't see Darrell winning this.
No, he passed his prime.
Like, I love Darrell as a player, but I feel like at this point, he's kind of just like, he's big uncle. Like, he's just there for a good time. He's just there to a mini vacation from the family.
Yeah, I really like Darrell. I think he's a challenge staple. But like the past couple seasons, he has left fairly early. And hasn't really like done what he's used to do like back in the day. So I would hope to see him longer this season, but I'm not sure because just from what has happened in the past couple seasons.
It's just all it is. He's just past his prime. I mean, he's in his 40s. He's one of those people where like he dominated earlier in his career because he was younger. He was fresh out of college, fresh out of the van, working hard. He was a boxer in shape and all that stuff. It's just now sometimes, father time catches up to you. That's all it is. It's just he's in that process of passing the torch. That's really all it is.
Now, Jody, she's another road ruler. She comes from Road Rules Extreme. She's a 2-time champ. 3 main seasons of the challenge, 19 daily wins, 1 elimination. She's done 1 All-Star. She has 4 daily wins and 2 eliminations, 1-1. I don't know. I feel like Jody and Sarah's going to give the same type of energy. And with Emily, too, like all of them, I feel like are the same person, essentially.
Emily.
So I don't know how I feel about them.
Emily who?
Emily from Australia.
Jody's tough, though.
Emily from Australia.
Jody's tough. Jody's been tough. Jody been tough since Road Rules Extreme. She's been tough on every challenge she's ever been on. It's hard to send her home because it's like she wins so much. So it's just, I don't know, man. Jody tough.
Yeah, I agree.
I'm not saying she's not, but I just feel like her, Sarah, and Emily all fit the same role of like this tough female like competitor who's like really like a competitor. So I feel like, and then I guess KC too. But
she is who Laurel thinks she is.
Exactly.
That's what it is. She is who Laurel thinks she is.
Yeah, Jody is gonna again, if they do it like the regular challenge season, Jody is gonna be really great for competitions. I don't think she'd bring a lot of drama to the house, but definitely for competition, she's gonna be a competitor for sure.
Yeah. Next up, we have Bananas. He is back. He is originally from the real world Key West. He's a 7-time champ, 21 seasons, 68 daily wins, 27 eliminations with 13 wins and 14 losses.
Oh, wow.
He been carrying this show on his back for 20 years. He literally been carrying this show on his back for damn near 20 years. That's crazy.
Yeah. I feel like Johnny, now that he's not handicapped by 90, he's going to be a competitor, but we also have West there. So that whole dynamic is going to be weird to see if they're going to be like friends. And then we also have Yes. I just feel like a lot of these players are going to be intertwined together. So it's going to be a lot of, I'm going to take you out before you take me out type of playing.
I think it's going to be pretty interesting to see how he fares with some of the players like Yes, like you said, who's been on the All-Star season that he never got the chance to do. So it'd be interesting. Like, there are other competitors who worked on the All-Star season who are on this season now. So it's like, oh, can't wait to see how this works out for him at least.
Yeah,
it's just gonna be. I'm excited. It's gonna be interesting with like a lot of the newer players, like the like the global MVPs. So it's gonna be interesting how they definitely, since they're all fans of the main.
Yeah, that's gonna be a little annoying in the sense of whenever there are people who like have watched the show before, because they're coming from other places, so they're on the show for the first time with like a Johnny or a CT. They'd be like kind of fans, and so they don't listen to reason and let them like kind of what's the word?
Yeah.
Over them. So sometimes that's annoying because I'm like, come on out, he about to vote you out. So they come in with their eyes open, but you know, you never know when you like a
But I
fantasy.
think it's to the point now where it's like he's not what he used to be. Like I've just been I
We ain't
no,
seen
but
him in a
trust me,
while by him.
I've been rewatching the seasons now, like because I'm bored, and it's like Johnny, while he is still good, he still can play the game. Physically, he's not what he used to be because
I
he's in
always
his
said that
40s.
Johnny's the person
So
that
now he has to
yeah.
play more of a social game to get a little bit further to make up for what
But I think
physically
he's
he
always been
can't
at the
do.
top socially. Like I don't think he had to work as
But
hard,
is he
but he's always
really?
never been out of sorts with
Yeah.
social games.
But I
No,
feel
but I'm
like
saying
he's
he's gonna
not
have to lean on
really.
that just a little bit more now, just because of the fact that physically he's not what he used to be, and there are a lot of physical, tough competitor dudes this season.
I want Johnny to sit in this house and coast like he did this season. Like
I
he
don't
needs
think
to
he
be in
will.
elimination
I don't
every
think he
chance
will.
he gets. So next up we have Janae. She's originally from the Real World Cancun. She did 5 seasons of the main challenge, 6 daily wins, 7 eliminations. She's a 2 to 5. She's a 2-time champ for All Stars. She did in 3 seasons, 4 daily wins, and 2 elimination win from All Stars. This season is going to be the most interesting for Janae because All Stars, I feel like she thrived, but this is closer to the main season of the challenge, even though it's not a main season. And these competitors aren't like all-star competitors. So these people that are actively still like,
They still do CrossFit.
I don't know how Johnny would do. I think, and then these are players that she hasn't played with at all outside of a couple of them. So I don't know.
And Jordan and Bananas, Wes. That's really about it. I mean, Naya, but I mean, like I said, that's about it. Anybody who was on the All-Star season, and maybe her earlier years when she was a rookie, but outside of that, she's kind of screwed in terms of like knowing people.
So next up, we have my guy, Jordan, originally from the Real World Portland. He's a 3-time champ, 7 seasons, 23 daily wins, 15 elimination, 10 wins, 5 losses. He did 1 All-Star season. He has 2 wins, daily wins on there. 1-1 elimination record for Jordan. I think, again, I feel like we have strong female competitors, but the male competitors this season, they some of the best. So I feel like I don't know who to root for, but I'm always, rooting for Jordan. But this season, I don't know. Jordan.
I think Jordan gonna do good. He always do good.
I mean, I'm not saying he's gonna do bad, but outside of the global MVPs, beat everybody in this the male cast. So, and I'm pretty sure West is gonna try to get Jordan out as soon as possible.
Unless he works with Jordan, they very similar. Who knows?
I don't think West and Jordan gonna work together. They didn't work together in All Stars, did they?
No, hell no.
Yeah,
that was definitely.
You're right.
That was an automatic. That was automatic. Hell no.
Yeah, I think for West, Jordan and Yes is going to be his top. I think Yes going to come back with the vengeance for West, and we're going to have this West and Yes beef again. Hopefully. But so Yes and Jordan, I feel like our West is going to be like, let's get them out right away. Next up, we have Casey. She's originally from Big Brother 20. She's a 1-time champ with the asterisks. 4 challenge seasons, 18 daily wins, 5 elimination, 3 wins, 2 losses. I think the only reason they call her back is because of the whole Nani situation where she really wasn't trying to play. As she said in the reunion, she was checked out this season, so I think that's the only reason she got an invite. But I don't think Casey is gonna, with Sarah and Emily and Jody, I don't think she's gonna do what she thinks she's gonna do.
Yeah, I think the women are very tough competitors this season as well. So I don't know. I do think Casey's is strong, but I do. I don't think like that final was crazy. One that was crazy. Don't agree, but her as an actual competitor outside of that final, we've seen some stuff in challenges, but not in finals. In that final, that's what I'm saying.
I think it depends on who she has to work with.
Yeah,
I think I think her success will only depend on her partner. Like I feel like she's by herself. She may be okay, but I feel like if it's a partner type thing, it depends on who that partner. If she has a halfway smart, athletic partner, she'll be fine.
I don't know. I don't know how she's gonna Finn without like a Josh or a Fessy to kind of protect her, or even Nani to protect her. So this is the first solo season she got by herself. So we'll see if she can do what she's supposed to do.
Yeah.
We have Kelly Ann Judd. She's originally from the Real World Sydney. She did 4 main seasons of the challenge, 1 daily win, 8 eliminations, 5 wins, 3 losses. She's done 2 All-Star seasons. She has 3 daily wins and 1 elimination with a win. When you look at her stats, she isn't good on paper. Not really, but for some reason she's good at the same time. So I don't understand. I don't know. Maybe it's just a social game.
Yeah, I was like, Kellyanne is difficult for me. Like Kellyanne and Kendall are the same.
She don't even got a good social game, really.
Yeah, I'm about to say.
No, she's never had a good social game because in the beginning she aligned herself against Johnny and the rest of the guys with Evelyn, and then she took a hiatus because she was in West. Then when she finally came back from her hiatus, she thought she was in with all the cool kids like Johnny and all, like Johnny and Wes and the rest of those guys. She was like, no, she wasn't. She was not with everybody else. And on the All-Star seasons, she did fairly well. I mean, I can't complain. I think she did fairly well, but I think she just picks the wrong side every time.
Every time. Yeah, I really like Kellyanne. I always like go for the side of the underdog, let's say. And she is always on that side because somehow
she found her way every time.
Even 20 years later, is still the same. But you know what I will say, even 20 years later, it was the same people, really. So if they weren't messing with you 20 years ago, I guess they still not messing
with you now.
Yeah. So now I would hope this is some new people, not the same people from 20 years ago. So hopefully you can ingratiate yourself with some people that don't hold nothing against you for whatever it is. But yeah, she needs to up her social game because literally that's what kills her every time. Because like they say, if you go into elimination enough times, even if you're amazing, you can still get sent home. So I think she's good. She just needs help with the social part, and hopefully she finds somebody to pull her through that.
But moving on, we got Nelson, who's not going to win. He's from
we can go to the next one. We can go to the next one. He's not no damn legend. I don't know why he on the show. I don't care. It's Black History Month. We can go to the next one.
Y'all don't do nothing like that.
You think
he gonna go home out the first or second?
I don't know. Nothing can prove y'all wrong.
He going home first or second.
Gigi, are you sipping the delusion?
I think Nelson. I don't know. We don't know how he go. I think Nelson, this past season he did really good in Ride or Die.
He did good. And he tagged onto her coattails.
Yes, but Nelson also did good. Don't try to play my boy.
He rode Norris's coattails. Like if it wasn't for Norris, Nelson still wouldn't have won.
No, I don't agree. I think Nelson did well as well. I think they both did good. And Norris didn't have any ties in the house. And the ties that got them through every week were his ties.
Nelson's terrible. Nelson's terrible. Nelson has done nothing. Nelson hadn't even made a final since like his first or second
I think he was physically fit this past season, and he wasn't ruthless, but he tried his best to try to separate emotions, and I think he did okay.
When did he win 12 daily challenges? I'm confused on that one.
I think it was some team ones in there.
From when he first started.
Next up, we have Naya Moore, Hurricane Naya. She's from Portland, the Real World Portland. She done 2 main seasons of the challenge, 2 daily wins, 4 elimination, 3 wins, 1 loss. She did 1 season of All Stars, 0 daily wins, 1 elimination with a win under her belt. I don't know how she's gonna fare up to the other females, but I don't know. It's gonna be. I feel like her, Tori, and Jordan all being in the house together. I don't know how that's gonna work. It's gonna be interesting.
Middle of the road player.
Yeah,
she might go home first, or third, or second, or fourth. Who cares? She won't make it to the end. Sadly.
I mean, she made it to 2 finals without doing much. So,
and that's not enough this season. She gonna do go home.
I'm just saying. She got Jordan in the house. She might,
that don't mean nothing. You can have friends.
She might
they
send
you home.
With Theo. She might try to, be a cuddle buddy and skate by. You never know. So next up, we got my homeboy Theo is back. He's from Love Island, UK, season 3. He done 2 seasons of the challenge. He has 7 daily wins, 5 eliminations, 4 wins and 1 loss.
I love Theo. I'm so glad he's finally back.
Yeah.
And he, yeah.
Yeah,
like,
that our situation was crazy.
That was
glad
crazy.
he got it taken care of.
Yes, I'm so glad he's back. I always love Theo on the challenge. So yeah, I'm happy to see him. I think he'll do good.
He's a great replacement for Cal since we don't have Cal. So we got our favorite UK representative, and he's also black. So we'll take that.
For the male side of the competitors, it's going to be interesting where all the numbers lie. So I think that's what I'm more interested about. See how's everybody going to play this game. Because, Theo doesn't step down to, he's not afraid of confrontation. So, and knowing how Johnny is, too, I feel like Theo might have, the heat and the spice that, to shake some things up.
Theo won't care about people being legends and be, care about that. So I appreciate that.
Next up, we have Tori Deal. She's from Are You the One season 4. She is a one-time champ extras because she won 37.
Not asterisk.
Why you gotta put an asterisk? She won.
No, she won. She won 38, but she also won 37. But we not officially. She didn't win it. So she's a 2-time champ in my book. She did 7 challenge seasons, 24 daily wins, 8 eliminations, 5 wins, 3 losses. She's not middle of the road, but I don't know how she's gonna fare up to again.
I like Tori.
Huh? She's finally living up to the expectation everybody gave her on Dirty 30.
Yeah.
It took her a while, but
once she got her mental right,
everybody that was afraid of her on Dirty 30 was correct. She's actually as tough as you think she is.
Yeah, she just had 2 bad seasons. That's all that was.
Well, when you're going through stuff, it's hard to focus on the show.
Yeah, but I am rooting for Tori. So I think it's going to be interesting to see how I don't think I ever had an issue with her political game. I think for the most part, she's pretty much a good political player. But again, with Jordan and her, I guess I still don't understand how this was filmed. But yeah, we'll see how that plays out.
Yeah, I think Tori is a good all-around player as far as social and physicality. Yeah. She is a strong competitor and she got a lot of friends. So most of the people that we saw in the US side, she knows them.
Yeah.
Or something like that. So I think she'll do well on both aspects. Is just her connected with the new people that we'll have to see.
We have West. He is back. He's from the Real World Austin. He's a one-time champ. He done 14 main seasons, 25 daily wins, 23 eliminations, 14 wins, 9 losses. He's also a one-time champ for All Stars. He did 1 season there, 2 daily wins, and then 1 elimination win. So, I mean, like I said, it's going to be the power dynamics in this house is going to be interesting with Wes and Johnny. They're friends now, but
I hope they are able to play up what they would start.
Tony and Bananas was friends too, and you saw what happened with that.
Who?
Tony and Bananas.
Yeah, but
it's easy for Wes and Johnny to go back to rivalry.
No, I like them being friends.
Everybody know they're friends now, so I think they're gonna have a big hurt on their back.
It's not gonna last long. They're gonna
either Wes and Johnny gonna have to turn on each other, or they're not gonna keep Wes and Johnny in the house together. There's no way they keeping Wes and Johnny in the house together.
I hope they do. I would love to see.
There's no way. If they keep Wes and Johnny in that house together.
You said there's no way. We saw a whole season where rookies voted out every rookie in the season.
The thing that I can see happening is they're going to do a MTV alliance where they start just getting rid of these global MVPs, and then everybody fend for yourselves when we get these other people out.
Yeah.
But they're not going to keep Wes and Johnny in the house. If they keep Wes and Johnny in the house,
Wes going to go home before Johnny.
Of course.
I don't say of course. I wouldn't say of course. I wouldn't say of course, Wes. I wouldn't say of course.
I think Johnny can talk his way out of any situation. He literally went a whole season as a 7-time champ without going in elimination.
That says more about them than it does him. That don't have nothing to do with him. That was their fault.
So you think they're not going to get West out? West, the reputation is bad. Yeah, Johnny got the 7-time champ on his resume, but West is literally known as a snake and a manipulator. They're not going to keep West in the house. But he's known for having dirty politics.
Before. I don't know. I think
West got 2 wins. It matters.
And we have, he is from the World Rules Semester at Sea. He's a 1-time champ. He's done 3 main seasons of the challenge, 10 daily wins, 0 eliminations. He's also a 1-time champ from All Stars. He's done 2 seasons, 3 daily wins there, and 1 elimination where he lost. I just don't see Yes being him and Darrell. I just don't see keeping up. They're not on par with the rest of the challengers. I don't think, unless they get somebody from Global.
I wouldn't say that.
I ain't gonna say that. You
talking
like
basically?
Yes is pretty. Good.
Like they can keep up. They can keep up, and they can do the challenges. It's not as far as like they can compete, but I feel like when it comes down to elimination, they're not there anymore.
Don't agree with Yes. Don't agree with that. I think Yes could definitely hold his own and pull through some eliminations with almost every man there. I think what? I don't agree. And this is somebody saying this as I didn't even really know Yes from back in the day. I don't remember none of that. So I'm going based off All Stars. And I think he could hold his.
Me too. Like I don't see him beating Theo. I don't see him beating Jordan. I don't see him beating Bananas. I don't see his
endurance alone and running. No.
Like I said, he can compete. He can compete. I just don't see him doing well in elimination against some of these other guys. Unless, like I said, so I can see him beating like Ben or maybe Danny. I can see him beating them, but as far as like the US or like the challenge players, I just don't. That's just my opinion.
Yes, he'll do just as good as the rest of them. I'm here for Yes, but I'm here for a lot of them, so I'm not really like picking sides.
Let's get into the global players. So first up, we have Danny Mcrae. He is back. He's doing it for Kiki. He's from Survivor. He is from Survivor 41. He's a 1-time champ. His original season is USA. He only had 1 daily win, but he didn't see an elimination in that season. I don't think he can stay by. I think you're gonna have to put in work this season.
Yeah, for sure. Danny, I like Danny. He completed one of the most ridiculous finals, hazardous finals. So I got faith in him.
So next up, we have Sarah. She's a Survivor 28 player. She's done 3 seasons of Survivor. She's a 1-time champ. She's from the USA. 1 daily win, 2 eliminations with 2 wins. Again, I don't think Sarah is as tough as she thinks she is. So I don't know how she is. Hold up.
Nah, bro. She just like Danny on Survivor. She knows what she's doing.
She didn't do good in USA though.
But
yeah, I would say that.
But does it really matter if you win the whole thing?
But it matters if you won by default because nobody else.
Does it matter if you?
It matters.
Won?
It matters because she wouldn't have won if they could finish it. She is tough, I think, but
she is. But
the other people would have made it up the mountain before her if they could finish. I think there are other competitors that are stronger than her from what we have seen. But I like Sarah, but I think the challenge and Survivor are different, and she's still playing Survivor.
We have Ben. He is from Survivor 35. He's done 2 seasons of Survivor. He was on USA. He had 2 daily wins, 0 eliminations. He got injured and was medically DQ'd in the final. So I think that's the main reason they brought him back.
Yeah.
But I'm excited to see Ben. I think overall he did what he had to do to win.
Yeah, he was
like when it came to like his relationship with Sarah, he was like, I have to make these hard decisions. So I think in that aspect, I think he's know how to separate the game, and I think he's going to be able to politic for the most part.
Yeah.
Or at least align himself with the right people.
Yeah.
My girl, Justine, she's back. She's from Love Island USA season 2. She was in USA. She had 1 daily win, 2 elimination wins under her belt. I think Justine is overall a strong player. I think she has the political game. I think she can stand or stand with the best of them. So I think she's in a good spot. I don't think she's going to be an early out, but I do also see her kind of get into the final, or at least close to the final, if not the final. So I think she's an overall well-rounded player.
Yeah, I see her getting to like the halfway point, maybe.
Yeah, and I think she might spark up a little romance here or there. I just see, we got some Love Island, Are You the One people in this house, so I'm pretty sure there's going to be a lot of flirting going on in the house. So we'll see how that goes.
I think Justine's going to do well. I mean, I think she did good on USA. Yeah, I think she's going to do well. She works good alone. She did good with partner. So, yeah, Justine. Ooh, I don't know.
So next up, we're going into Australia. We have Troy. He is from Australian Ninja Warrior 3. He did Australia Ninja Warrior. He did 3 seasons.
Oh, no, I haven't finished. I'm almost finished. I forgot.
My bad.
Well, I know who wins.
Spoiler alert.
He's a one-time champ. He won Australia. He has 4 daily wins. I didn't finish the season either, so I'm right with you. But from what I saw, I already knew he was going to be like one of the top players. There's nothing he can't do, honestly. So I mean,
anybody who can do American Ninja Warrior or Australian Ninja Warrior or Ninja Warrior, first of all, anybody who can do anything on Ninja Warrior I respect it, because I remember watching it when it used to just be Ninja Warrior in Japan. You're talented enough to win that show or do very good on that. There's literally nothing on the challenge you can't do.
Yeah, I feel like because I think he's like one of the shorter guys there, and I feel like he's gonna have that Kahada edit where they think they're gonna bully him, and essentially that might be his like downfall.
But I think he's good at daily wins, so I don't think
that's what I say. I think he's gonna like, as far as like competing, but I think they're gonna think as somebody like a Darrell or Johnny going into elimination, they might think because he's shorter in stature that they can like bully him out of elimination or something like that. So I think that's the only thing I can kind of see getting him out. But yeah. So our other champ is Kiki, which I was actually surprised.
Kiki won. What?
Yeah.
I'm on episode like 7.
I'm surprised to see that Kiki won. She's a one-time champ. She's from Australia. 1 daily win, 2 elimination wins under her belt. She's from The Bachelor originally. I feel like Kiki is gonna be an underdog, and they're gonna be sleeping on Kiki because we got a Kiki in the house for real this time.
I like Kiki, so that would be interesting.
Next up, we have Grant. He's from Love Island, Australia. I don't remember him on there, but
he was with Taylor. Yeah.
4 eliminations, 3 wins, 1 loss. I feel like he's bad at politics. I feel like his mouth's probably gonna get him in trouble, or like I just feel like he's just gonna say the wrong thing at the wrong time type of situation. But based off his elimination records, I feel like it's gonna either take a lot to get rid of him, or like we've been saying, if you go down to elimination enough times, you'll eventually get out. So
I don't really in the challenge, Grant was with a certain like group of people, so I do think he got some skills. Like socially, he would be with like a group of people that's making the decisions. But because it is so many different people from different places, I don't know how that will be with everybody. But with his group, he was one of the main people, from what I remember.
Next up, we have Emily. She's from I'm a Celebrity, Get Me Out of Here, Australia, season 8. She also did American Ninja Warrior. She's also an Olympic medalist. She had 2 daily wins, 3 eliminations, 2 wins, 1 loss. So I think she's another female that's going to be in like the tough female threat category, like with the KC, the Sarah type, Jody type of player, where they're like hyper competitive, and they're going to be like, oh, we got Jody, let's send in Emily or Sarah. So I think she's going to be used to get rid of another strong female player.
Yeah, I definitely think people are going to be intimidated. I think she is very strong. She is Olympian, I think. And
Yeah.
so, yeah, I think she'll do well.
Next up, we have the UK players. I still don't even know if these players are accurate because, like I said, I feel like UK just started filming or like just started releasing episodes, but apparently they done. But anyway, so
done. I just looked them up. They just released the seasons on Paramount because they weren't there. They weren't there a couple days ago, but they are now.
Yeah, so I think they just like pushed. They was like March 8th coming, just push these episodes out. So I don't think they really, like I said, Argentina not even in this global competition. So anyway, so we got Tristan. He's from Made in Chelsea. He's the champ of UK. 0 daily wins, 0 eliminations. So I guess his political game is A1. But yeah, I don't know too much about him.
I haven't watched Made in Chelsea. So I haven't seen the UK challenge season yet. I just almost got through Australia. But if he won, we'll see. But like we said, the men competitors are really tough this season. So we'll have to see especially if they did the same type of games, then we can stack up. But if they're like, I don't know how the games differ between Australia, US, and UK.
Probably not, because UK literally, not UK, Australia is literally doing everything right and dies, and USA did. Or Cass Crossley, she's from Love Island UK, season 4. She's apparently the female champ of UK. 2 daily wins, 0 eliminations. I don't know too much about her. I don't even remember her on Love Island. I need to watch that.
She's the one that came back. She was the one from the season with. Oh gosh!
Is that the one with Obi and Amber and all of them? With Shanice and Kurt?
No, she was.
She is very familiar.
She was the season before that. She came in. She was like a Casa Amor girl, I think. I follow her on Instagram, and I really like her. She's very athletic. She's Theo's ex-girlfriend.
There it is.
Yeah, she's Theo's ex-girlfriend. And I know they dated for a while, so that'll be interesting dynamic in the house. But I know they just did a show together as well. Celebrity X on the Beach, maybe something like that. And they were both on there, so they might have already like dealt with that. But I didn't watch that. But that'll be an interesting dynamic to see. But I really like Cass. Like all I see generally on her Instagram is her I don't know what the type of boxing is she does, but like I said, she's very athletic.
We have Nathan Henry. He's from Geordie Shore. He has 1 daily win and 1 elimination win under his belt. So I guess he was a finalist. I guess he made it to the finals, but didn't win. He looks fit.
He's very funny. So he's gonna do well socially. Look, because I love Geordie Shore. That was my show. So yeah, Nathan's gonna do good, I think, with people in the house, and being funny and stuff. So yeah, I think he'll do good.
Lastly, we have Hazara. She is from the Royal World. 0 daily wins, 0 eliminations. So I don't know if her stats are accurate. If it is, then that means she was a finalist. Yeah. But if she made it through without elimination or winning, I don't want to say she's a coaster, but it's given very much layup and politics maybe. But yeah.
I've never seen the Royal World, so I don't have many opinions on Zara. But I think if they pick them, I assume they have some type of physicality. They'll be able to hold their own. So that's what I'm hoping for everybody. Generally, they didn't. I'm assuming they didn't put anybody in here that would be easy to beat. I think.
Yeah. So it should be interesting. But that's all the players that we have. I don't again know if Argentina is going to just slide in there real quick.
They won't.
It doesn't sound like it.
Nah, they won't.
And plus, I guess maybe it's a language thing too, because I think the only way they would do international is if they can speak English fluently enough to be able to, like, I guess, communicate for the most part.
Oh, those are our thoughts and opinions on this the challenge global competition world championship with the cast that we have. I think everybody mostly looks promising. Some of the people I'm not as familiar with, but the people that we do know, I already got my picks for who I think will like come out on top. So I thought it was a good cast overall.
I do too. I think, like I said, the dynamics that's going to be used in the house is going to be interesting. So yeah, I'm excited to see what we get going on.
Looks like it's gonna be a fun season. I can't wait, honestly.
Yeah. So thank you so much for watching our video. We'll see you on our next one. Peace.